I always say, whatever you do, if you look good, you feel good. And people probably think that at times as a player, you expect things the right size shorts, your socks, your shirt fitting in the right way, all these kind of things make you feel good. And if you feel good, you hopefully go out and perform. You know, and the excitement now around the football club with the new manager coming in, you know, the players will have a break, international duty players will be away, and then they'll come back, and Ange Postecoglou will be looking to hit the ground running when pre-season, when he gets his team together and have a positive season.
Yeah, I mean, tell us what you think is going to be different under Ange Postecoglou.
Well, it's certainly going to be attacking. That's one thing we've seen last year at Celtic or at the two previous seasons. What he's done, he's won trophies. Not just there, though. I think you look how hard he's worked to get this opportunity to manage a massive football club. And let's not forget, he's come from a big club in Celtic, great football club. But I believe the Premier League's the best league in the world. And when that opportunity came, I'm sure he couldn't turn it down. And I just think it's really positive for Spurs, the way he plays. I'm sure there's times when he might have to rein them in a little bit, because he is very expansive with his full-backs going in, 3 in midfield and 3 up top. And as I say, it's the best league in the world. Some of the best players in the world. The Premier League is so exciting. It gets everyone off the seat, and as I say, we'll all be excited when the first game of the season comes. I think it's 12th of August, around there. Yeah, so I'm certainly looking forward to it.
And what can Spurs expect to be? What's the ambition for next season, do you think? What's realistic?
I think improve. I think there's been no hiding how disappointing the season has ended. That this football club is disappointing when it finishes outside the Champions League. And to finish 8th and not in Europe, it will hurt. But you know, one thing you get in football is you get another chance. 12 months ago it was all rosy, we were in the Champions League. This year we're out of it. So the aim will be in 12 months to try and be back in it. But I know how hard that can be. You look at the teams that are in it this year. Obviously Liverpool outside it, Chelsea outside it. Big teams outside that top 4. So you've got to earn the right, you've got to perform. And Ange will be looking to put a stamp on this team, implement his ways, his formations. It takes time. So I look back to 2014 when Mauricio came in. He had that time, and you look to where he got to within 4 years in the Champions League final. So credit to him, and good luck to Ange Postecoglou and his staff and the group of players. Hopefully we can move forward, and it's definitely going to be positive. You hear the fans, they're excited, so hopefully he can bring that to us.
And of course, as you mentioned, you know, a year ago the season ended fantastically. Spurs were being tipped for top 3, top 4 at least. Do you think there's major surgery needed on the field, or do you think the squad is mostly there that can bring Spurs back to the top?
No, and I mean, you look at the money that the football club spent an awful lot of money, and it's getting the best out of the players. There'll be no hiding. As an ex-player, you know when your season hasn't been the best, and the players will realise that. They'll realise they've underachieved, but they'll come back and try and put it right next year. I mean, Sonny for me is one of the best in the world, and he hasn't had the season that we probably all expect. But as I said, you get another chance, and we want to try and put that right. Harry, another 30 goals. Kulusevski, when he came in just over 12 months ago, and I believed him, and Bentancur were a big part in us getting in the Champions League. Bentancur being injured, Richarlison coming in. I mean, there's many players, young players who've been out on loan will come back and want to try and show the new manager, what they can do. And when they get that chance, they've got to make sure they take it.
Fantastic.